Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on the kingdom fungi. In our last few lessons, we have been learning about the kingdoms within the five-kingdom system. So far, we have learned about Kingdom Monera and Kingdom Protista. In our last lesson, we learned Kingdom Protista is a very diverse group of organisms. They are usually unicellular and are eukaryotic. They can be both heterotrophic and autotrophic, and they mainly live in water. We can say that Protista are any organisms that are not plants, animals, or fungi. In today's lesson, we are going to continue studying the kingdoms. We are going to be focusing on Kingdom Fungi. We will be learning about the characteristics, and we will look at different examples of organisms within this category. I hope you are ready to begin, students. Fungi live everywhere. They can be found in the air, in water, on land, in soil, and in and on plants and animals. Some fungi are microscopic, while others are large and can be easily spotted. Fungi are vital to an ecosystem. The types of fungi in the soil determine the types of plants, and therefore the types of animals that live in that biological community. Students, can you think of a well-known species of fungus that people can regularly eat? Share your answer with your classmates.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello, students. Were you able to think of the well-known fungi? Mushrooms are species of fungi that can commonly be eaten by humans. There are many varieties of mushrooms that can be safely eaten by people. But be careful, not all are safe to consume. Let us present some basic characteristics of fungi. Fungi are eukaryotic and are usually multicellular. Fungi are heterotrophs, which means they either absorb nutrients directly from their food or by secreting enzymes to digest their food outside the fungus. They then absorb the nutrients. Saprophytic fungi feed on dead material. They usually produce large numbers of spores which float on wind to other dead materials. Fungi act as decomposers in an ecosystem. Some examples of this would be mold that appears on bread, Rhizopus, and Penicillium. Penicillium is the fungus that is used in the production of the antibiotic penicillin. Students, why do you think decomposers are such an important part of the ecosystem? Take a moment to write down some of your ideas.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello again, students. As we have learned, fungi acts as decomposers in the environment. Decomposers recycle nutrients from dead and decaying materials. This includes organic waste and the waste of other living organisms, such as feces. Decomposers get rid of the waste, and when doing so, they fertilize the soil by releasing nutrients into it. This helps plants grow. Let us continue learning about the characteristics of fungi. Fungi can also be parasitic and can obtain nutrients from living hosts. They tend to attack plants more than animals. Fungal parasites, such as mildews, cause tremendous damage to plants. Although some fungi, such as Tinea pedis, which causes athlete's foot, only affects animals. Before the five-kingdom system was developed, fungi were classified as a sort of plant. However, fungi cannot make food by photosynthesis, so they do not really fit into the plant kingdom. Surprisingly, the fungi kingdom is more closely related to the animal kingdom than it is to the plant kingdom. Scientists believe that there are 1 million or more species of fungi, but only about 5% of all the species that exist have been identified. Fungi can vary in size and shape. They can be single-celled yeasts or enormous mushroom-like organisms. Students, to review what we have learned, can you explain how fungi differs from plants? Share your answers with the classmate sitting next to you.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up! Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. Did you share your answers? I am sure you made some very good points. One characteristic that distinguishes fungi from plants is that fungi do not make their food through the photosynthetic process. Another correct difference would be the way fungi and plants look. Fungi do not have leaves or roots. You might have also said that fungi are decomposers. Great job, students. Some fungi are mutualists. This means that they live in close association with another organism, and both organisms benefit from this association. The organisms biologically interact with one another in a way that produces a survival and reproductive benefit to one another. Lichens are an example of this interaction. Lichens are a combination of fungus and blue-green algae, or cyanobacteria. Mycorrhiza is a form of mutualism where there is an association between fungi and the roots of a plant. The fungi forms a biological relationship with the roots of the plant, providing it with ample nutrients in the soil. This brings us to the end of our lesson for today, students. In this lesson, we have learned about the fungi kingdom. We have learned the characteristics of fungi, how they benefit the environment, and how they differ from plants. Until next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.